Gaffer, defeat here at home to Morecambe. What do you make of the game today?
I thought it was a very difficult game for both sets of players to play in, and we found it very difficult to get in behind them in the first half for obvious reasons. But obviously, I'm really disappointed with the result. I felt again that we didn't probably create enough going forward. I think Andy Dallas hit the post late on, but that's about it really. So we've huffed and puffed, but not enough end product today. Look, they haven't had a lot either. I have to say it's an unbelievable ball in from their player, and it's a good goal on their part. But no, just disappointing, and we have to take it on the chin. It's two derbies where we've come up short, and that's not acceptable really. So we've got to make sure that we come back next week and make sure that we try and get a win for our supporters.
In terms of not managing to create those chances this week, what should you put that down to? Do you think it was intensity of the play, urgency? What do you think that was?
No, I have to look at myself. I think look at the end of the game. I've got 3 or 4 centre forwards on the pitch. Maybe I've got too many attacking players on at the end of the game. I'll look back tomorrow at the game and look at myself first and did I get my substitutions right? Look, sometimes in scrappy games, and I've got enough experience to know, sometimes just take the point and move on. Look, I've tried to get as many attacking players on the pitch as possible to try and win us the game. But in this league, what I do know is you are going to have moments where it doesn't go your way, and that is one of them moments now. Doesn't mean we're a bad team. If we win today, we probably go top of the league, I'd imagine. And obviously, so just because we've been beat today doesn't mean that all of a sudden everyone should turn on us, and we shouldn't turn on each other either. So we'll come back in next week and we'll get ready to go again.
Must be quite gutting to have the result and performance today with having the highest home attendance of the season, like just over 4,500 fans here today.
Yeah, and it wasn't a classic for them, was it? It was a pretty horrible game to watch. As I say, there's obvious reasons for that. I mean, the goalkeepers were struggling to kick it over the halfway line, weren't they? It was really blustery, and it was difficult. But we didn't get in behind them in the first half when we were going that way. But they've still managed to get in behind us twice. I thought Will made a good save when they had a one-on-one. Okay, it's probably a mistake from us for them to get in there, and they've got in behind us from a good cross. So I'm not going to use that as an excuse. We know we're going to have blustery conditions here at our home ground, and we should do better now. I expect more from us, especially when we're going forward.
As the weeks are going on with such key figures that we have out both on and off the field in terms of how big they are, do you feel that you kind of feel these as more as the weeks are going on?
I'm not going to use it as an excuse even. I think I've spoke about the injuries enough. Look, you go on the pitch, we had 11 players to play today. They all know how to play football. We've got to go and win the game.
I suppose it's good to have Gotsy back. Is he now fully available, happy for the next game?
Yeah, it's nice to have Gotsy back, and look, Conor Mahoney's getting nearer. Look, we've got a free week next week with no game, so by next weekend we will have another week into certain people's bodies, or whether that's from recovery or getting back on the grass. I don't anticipate probably anyone being back for next weekend, but obviously, hopefully by the weekend after, we should start seeing some progress on that front. But look, that's not the reason why we get beat today. We've been done on a little bit on a sucker punch from sort of a counter attack from them, or whatever you want to call it. But although we had plenty of the ball, we haven't created enough with it, and that's the disappointing thing for me right now.